melody. You know.
For what?
How would that go?
Lido. Whoa.
Oh.
Wow.
There's some
No.
wolf
Yeah.
howling in it for some reason.
Well, if Luna
It's a
was here,
torture
that
song.
might be what happens, right? As she,
I'll be in a red dress. I'll be like, "Hey, big fella,
Ooh.
Lido."
we have a drag show coming up.
Nice.
Nice.
Love that segue. That was perfect.
Yeah, I'd actually forgotten about it. We got so many things that we're trying, just putting the pieces together to the puzzle, but we're not actually to the point where we can announce and say, oh, we have this on this date.
Yeah, but you're
it's-
working on it.
Cool. Stuff that's going to happen up on the Luna, and we've got,
I feel like it's the season of everyone announcing that they have events and new things happening, which is also so fun. Like the spring going into the summer always brings like so much happening in the city, and it makes me very excited. And the Lido, it's like not even 9:30, and apparently the Lido's hustling and bustling already.
Oh, yes.
Lots of little hands and feet, hey?
Yes, 8 a.m. A bing bong. They were at the front door. All the
That's
cast.
a pretty early day for you for normals, I guess, eh? 8 a.m. at the Lido.
Yeah, well, we do a lot of business meetings there. Where we're there
Fair
at
point,
6 a.m.
Ryan. I apologize. You're right.
It's okay. That was very hurtful, but I'm going to get by. I got counseling. We're good.
I'm proud
No,
of
it's
you.
it is. We do a lot of business meetings as well, but this particular day we have the whole cast and crew from Moana Junior.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're all showing up and
Full of energy.
and it's so fun to
nervous.
watch them too because they've been there for class movie or they've been there for an event.
Yeah.
But this now they are the event. And some take their role really. It's just funny to see the different characters, meaning different personalities of these kids, all come out. Some are all just deathly scared, and others are cocky and let me have it.
Right.
It's just it's fun to see.
And I'm sure, like, for some of them, right? I mean, you get to perform on the stage on the Lido, right? I haven't done that. I've been on the stage, but
I think that was your
perform?
hint.
Yeah, you've
Brian.
announced.
I mean, that would be an honor. It'd be exciting to be like, I'm on
Wow.
the Lido
If
stage,
you're
right?
if you're watching the interview live right now, streaming on the Moose FM Facebook page, you literally just saw Dub's eyes light up. He got so
We need
excited.
to do this.
Yeah.
We need to do
Maybe
this.
one day, right?
Stage North has done a few productions there. My brother Tom, he's done a few productions with Dennis Sly. It's an interesting room, in that the first time we did a production, Tom and Dennis was they did a thing where he was the what do they call it? When somebody does the
Ventriloquist.
narration?
ventriloquist act,
Oh.
and
Okay.
Tom was the ventriloquist and Dennis was the dummy, and it was. Just like in real life, maybe.
Wow.
If you're out there, Dennis, I'm talking to you. But it was such a funny skit because the way that they could interact together. But one of the things that threw them off is we still had table service during the show.
Mm-hmm.
So they're walking around and they're presenting their play, and there's people moving.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to move in
This is
theater.
a little strange for theater.
It is
generally.
It's a little more like the dinner theater thing you get out of
Yeah.
say Edmonton or whatever,
Yeah.
right? Where there's interaction and. Tiger Woods got to be a really good golfer because nobody was quiet in his backswing.
Yeah.
He did all these things. So, yeah, I mean, I'd love to see you there. Production.
Maybe one day.
we need to do a production that'll raise a little bit of money for the upcoming BC Festival Zones or Zone Festival.
The main stage. you
Main
mean.
stage,
Yeah.
You can put the production on at the Lido, and got lots of things in the mind. Just got to put them in on paper.
I am working on something that I'm not ready to talk about, but we'll talk after this, okay? That's all I'll say for now.
See, maybe next Wednesday.
you'll-
This is like those breaks that you see
Oh, we'll
in the
be
soap
next
operas.
week, but anyway.
No, it's going to be like months.
All of a
and
sudden,
months.
the ominous music comes,
Years,
and everybody
decades.
stares at the camera, and nobody says anything, and then they go to break. Yeah,
Anyway,
we've got Moana here.
Yeah.
They're rehearsing again today. The first act. Got 275 students coming over
Wow.
from the whole school district 60. Whoever's
to come
gonna-
watch it today.
To come watch. No, not
Nice.
today. Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah,
my
today's
apologies.
the dress rehearsal,
Yeah.
finishing up light cues and sound cues and all that. Skylar from a systems rental source, feverishly working last night,
pulling
all
out his
day
hair.
again today.
Yeah.
Putting lots into it. It's a big production. We've got a couple of trailers out back for changing. Check the weather; it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we don't have to worry about tarps and tents.
Do you know how many cast members there are in this?
I
production?
believe there's 62. or 62
Wow.
in the production. But that's that's the
Still.
person doing sound and lights and
Still, that's a big crew. Wow.
hats off to Sarah. Yeah.
Putting
You
it
know,
all
she's
together.
Sarah
Awesome.
Ferguson. And she's got such a good demeanor. And watching the kids, they were there last year. What a bunch of respectful, great kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they had their lunch up on the Luna, and of course they're making kooky little noises and stuff and attracting attention to them. But just what kids do, and it's neat to see the dynamics of a group like that all come together right from. You know, when they first set foot in there, getting all nerved up and scared,
To the
to
excitement.
the final production night on Saturday night when they take their big bow, and it's neat to see. And some will go on to become, you know, in local theater, and others will just, you know, go on to grade 11.
Yeah.
You know, just,
Right.
you know, that was it. Okay, I did my thing.
So that's tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, correct?
Yeah, Thursday we have a matinee in the afternoon for School District 60, which
Yeah.
is
so that's
done.
sold out.
Thursday, that's right. Thursday night, I think there's still a few tickets left.
Okay.
And then it's Friday night, and then Saturday afternoon there's a matinee, and then Saturday night.
Okay.
And then that's
And
a wrap.
are there still tickets available for Moana?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'll go on again today and make sure, and we'll adjust some settings in case people want, you know, larger groups need to, you know, reserve a booth of 10 tickets or something and they all want to sit together. Well, we can accommodate that as long as they let us know. And, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Wow,
Yeah.
awesome.
We've had some calls, and I don't know if the camera is low enough to show
Yes.
the little drip of oil there on the top of his chest. Yes.
Go Oilers.
It's I don't know if this has happened in a long time where the same two teams are playing that 2 years in a row.
Yeah, I can't remember offhand. It's not as long as you think, but it does happen, and it's, you know,
It is.
I think it was Pittsburgh, Detroit in the mid 2010s. They did it 2 times.
So
in
when
a
you
row.
release that thing you can't tell us now, maybe you could find the answer to that for our
could.
next little
Yeah.
Dubberoonie come on Wednesday. And you can tell us. You can tell
I
all.
like that Dubberoonie.
Well, that's where he has the ball and he can just talk to the people in the ball about
Like a
Making
fortune
things-
teller?
the
Yeah.
Palantir?
a
What?
Dubberoonie.
That was a very specific reference, but anyway, sorry.
So we're talking about the hockey playoffs. We have Moana. Look at how unhappy she is right now. It's fun. So we have the
Just
hockey
fun.
playoffs. This is a hoot. I remember back when the Huskies, you know, did their run through the playoffs and stuff, and the excitement, and we opened up the Lido, and we had just a full house. And last year, around this same time, we had the Fort Nelson evacuees all
Yes.
coming into town because of the fire.
Yeah.
And I think it was Tourmaline that had asked if they could sponsor the hockey games at the Lido. And, you know, fantastic. We're going to do that, but unfortunately we can't show Game 1, which is tonight, because we have Moana
Moana.
in.
Yeah.
Now, don't be mad at Moana.
No.
It's not Moana's fault. But unfortunately we can't show that. And then Friday we have a production that night as well. So we can't show games on the 4th and the 6th, or this Wednesday and Friday. But on Monday, the 9th, is it Monday the 9th? No, it'd be...
Yeah, that sounds right.
The
Oh, yeah,
ninth.
so Monday the 9th. And
You
then we're
got
going to
it.
show 9th, 12th, 14th, and 17th if it goes 7. We will show them all. It's fun to see people talk about, you know, the size of the screen, and it is big. The hockey puck is this big, you know, when they do the close-ups of the goals and stuff like that. So it's a great screen. We've got the new projector the new Barco projector. It is clear, and it is it's big. 16 by 24, I believe.
Yeah.
Is the sizing. So, you know, we're going to show the hockey games. I think it's important. I know the City of Fort St. John is looking for people to do things for Canada Day.
Yeah.
So you should check out their website. We've had a phone call. As soon as that came up that they want to do that, we've had the crib players phone and ask,
Now, can you have a
are you
Canada
going to do a
Day
crib tournament on
I mean,
Canada
that's
Day?
a pretty
It's
good
like,
idea.
well, it's not a horrible idea. I mean... But I guess, and maybe not, you know, the weather could be good. The weather could be bad. I don't know. So we may actually do a Canada Day crib tournament.
A Canuck crib.
Yeah, there you go. I like that. Dubs named it. Maybe that's your big relief. the thing you're going to tell us all
So that
about
I'm
next
going to
week.
host a crib tournament on Canada Day.
We
I
can
don't
have it
know
on the stage.
why. I can't picture Dub doing well in large groups playing board games. I feel like the pressure would crack him slowly.
I don't know. I mean, I have played crib. I'm way out of practice, but I used to play with my parents. I think I could pick it up again.
Yeah.
It's lots of fun. Anyway, I don't know
So-
that I'd win, but
It's not about
You
winning.
don't know that you would lose. Well, maybe you
That's-
do know that you would lose. I don't know. He's optimistic.
yeah.
Lots of stuff. We're waiting to sign up for the rest of the summer.
Yeah.
We're going to get to Luna hopping as well. Looking at mid June for that. We've got actually a wedding up there, and we got a birthday party already booked for private rentals.
Aw.
And we've got some fun things we're going to be doing up there. That just making some changes, a little bit of shade cover, perhaps.
Nice.
Yeah, just keep getting it spring ready, and we are springing into being ready. So
By the way, quick tickets for the hip experience. They've gone on sale. Is there
Just-
some for that? Yeah.
and it was a nice little out of the gate. I see why ticket sellers do that. They hop it up, and then they announce it, boom, 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 and it's exciting to watch. It's like Dale Plurd must love it when he sees his county fair tickets start to pop. There's some life to it. The hip experience is a tribute to the Tragically Hip, to Gord Downey and the boys, and that is happening on July the 4th. Really excited about that. I never knew I liked the hip until I saw a tribute in Fort St. John
Yeah.
at the Lido, and I have a real respect for what a crazy, unadulterated entertainer he was.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Just it was great. Maybe you can even announce. Maybe would you do that for us? Would you
Yeah.
come announce?
We could talk about.
Open up the.
You're making Dub's dreams come true right now.
Maybe a little bit.
Might take a little courage on my part.
Well, you've got the courage. You can do it. So yeah, that's the nutshell for this week. We've just got some things. If you're looking for a place to have a birthday party, an anniversary party, we just had a Sweet 16 last weekend. So much fun. That's a lot of karaoke. I'll tell you that right now. And the girls have this stuff nailed.
Yeah.
They've got the moves, and they've got the, you'd think they were Vegas entertainers the way they were up there. It was just so much fun watching them all. And there was 20 of them.
It's about having fun,
It is.
With a whole bunch of girlfriends singing your heart away and dancing. Oh, that's the best.
ABBA
you should
was
try it.
very, very. We played a lot of ABBA.
A lot of ABBA.
A lot of Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
But no, it was just it was a great day, and it's fun to see it utilized for all those different purposes. So give us a call if you got an idea, and we can maybe make it happen.
You can also visit thelido.ca to check out all of the tickets for upcoming events, including Moana. You mentioned if you want to book a venue, Brian, or I'll throw it to Dub. Phone number.
What's the
Call
number?
Brian at 250-785-30